tipping, and we talked about it before, and we've talked about it on a bunch of occasions, I believe. But you have some pretty strong views on tipping.
Yeah. I think a lot of servers, if you ask them, will have strong views. I mean, as a server, when I go out, I think every server tips more generously.
Oh, of course.
Because they know what it's like. And especially if you have great service, and especially if I have a server that gives me the same service that I would give to somebody, I'm going to tip them great. Yeah. Because that's how I would be expected to be tipped. But some people don't tip. And a lot of times they're very demanding people. And I mean, everyone, I think going out to a restaurant, I'm going out to enjoy myself and have a good time. And a lot of people have stressful jobs, and I think serving's a stressful job as well. And like I said before, just everyone deserves to be treated with respect. I'm going to treat you with respect when I'm serving you. So I don't like, it's not a classroom. I'm not a teacher. You know, I could have my hands full with plates and someone could like try and be waving me down. Yeah. Waving me down in the restaurant.
So what would
drives people nuts.
What would you say is the the minimum percentage that someone should be giving for a tip?
Definitely 15, I would say. In a restaurant anywhere, that should be that's the standard pretty much. But in the downtown and in those more restaurants, and especially in restaurants where it's not just one server. A lot of times restaurants do pool tips. There's a tip out percentage.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, and some restaurants are a lot higher than others. You're shocked. So where sometimes a waiter might be tipping out $100 to bar busters and hostesses and different bartenders and the kitchen. That's 4% of their total tips that they're getting. And if you're tipping under that, then what actually ends up happening is the server is paying out of their pocket to serve your table. And a lot of people don't understand that. Jeez. Because in most restaurants, there is a tip pool. And you do tip a certain percentage of your overall sales. You're not tipping out how many tips you get. You're tipping out a percentage of your overall sales based on the expectant, what you're supposed to get based on tips. Okay. So say you have a table, it's a $200 bill, and you have a 4% tip out. Think of how much you're actually paying. You're actually paying to serve that table. Wow. $6, around $6.
I've never really thought about it that way.
Not a lot of people do think about it that way unless you're a server and you have to think about it that way. Yeah. When you're paying your bills based on that and your rent and all these payments that you have, paying back school loans, you're getting by on that. And a lot of people don't realize that minimum wage for servers is less than regular minimum wage. It used to be $9.80. I think it's $10.50 now.
That's not terrible, but it's not great.
Not terrible, but it's also not the same.
Yeah.
As where if you were making, it would be more of a level playing field. $2 extra more is a little more incentive. If you don't get a bad table, it really does affect a lot of different people's moods, but you try not to let it get to you. There's usually a table that makes up for it, hopefully.
Well, I know definitely it's going to change the way that I tip now. Because I know I might not be the best tipper in the world. I mean, I can be at times. It depends on the person. Yeah. And that's what it is. I think it's for everybody.
It's really easy to figure out tipping. I can let you know a simple way to do it because a lot of people pull out their calculators or they'll just tip the HST or GST, whatever it is. All you have to do is take your total and multiply that by decimal 15, 18, 20 is really nice if you really like them. Getting wishful thinking here. And then that's the amount that you add to the total bill.
Okay.
It's really easy.
Well, that's good. I mean... Simple, easy, and everybody should do it. Right?
Well, if you have there's also servers that are jaded in the industry who are just there to go there, make their money, and get out. They don't care. But there's a lot of servers, a lot of girls that I work with personally that do care about their job and do like their job and what they're doing. And, they are great servers and they deserve it. I know they do. They're great people, and I would definitely want to be served by any of them. So, yeah.
Well, there you go. That's really
all
good.
Depends who's serving you.
Educational, this show is now.
Educational. Here's a fun fact.
Exactly.
So whatever, I'm professional.
Professional?
Yeah.
Don't call me that.
I'm professional, I said.
Oh, sorry. You're the professional. I forgot.
I said I'm professional. I don't know about you.
No, far from. I just have all this equipment for fun.